Good morning, folks. Welcome to Quants App. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning market brief. $18,499, 18,500 almost. Nifty 50 futures, 170 points gain. Nifty Bank futures, 43,534, 248 points gains, 0.57% up. So we had a positive tinge yesterday after the initial, I think my negative bout. Looks like Nifty Bank is stronger compared to Nifty, as I pointed out time and again. Looking at the SGX Nifty, 40 points cut. So we are expecting 18,459, 460 levels as the opening for Nifty 50 futures. Well, looking at the charts as such, we've seen a fall and then we have seen a bullish candle yesterday. So let's see if the 21-day EMA gets crossed or not. So that's a question to ask. 18,800 happens to be a stiff point. 19,000 is the next major level. These are the two major levels on the higher side. Of course, 18,500 needs to be sustained for a move on the higher side. On the lower side, 18,200 and 18,000 are two major levels. Looking at the open interest picture, we are seeing some amount of short covering there, which pushed up the prices yesterday. On an overall basis, it's a mixed bag situation. You had some set of longs, and now you are having a series of shorts also. So it's a mixed bag as far as Nifty goes. Looking at the OI picture from options end, 19,000 happens to be a strong level where the call OI, highest call OI is. And you have 18,200, 300 range, which is having a concentration of ports, and then 18,000. Looking at the Bank Nifty, so poised at close to 43,500 as of now. So 44,000, 44,500, and on the lower side, it will be 43,200 and 43,000 as the major levels. Looking at the Bank Nifty, we are seeing more of longs and long unwinding, long and long unwinding kind of situation. So this is a lot better position than Nifty as such. 43,500, as we pointed out, was a level to keep a watch on. On the lower side, 43,000. And on the higher side, 44,000 are the major levels. Post that, 44,500. That's what the OI picture is indicating. And 43,500 is also having a reasonable OI. So if there is a move above 43,500, a sustained move above 43,500, then we should see some amount of unwinding in the calls. That's quite possible. IndiaMart, Adani Ports, Canfin Home. These are the top gainers. Chambal Fertilizer, PEL, and Alchem Pharma. That's the negative nuance there, or the negative stocks, losers. So as we pointed out that the IT is the one which has been a laggard, even when all the other sectors are in the positive territory. You have private banks up by contributing a positive 32 points, oil contributing positive 27 points, NBFC is contributing a positive 31 points. And then you have IT, which contributed a negative 22.23 points. You have FMCG also, which contributed positively 34.57 points. In fact, all the sectors were in positive except for IT. Looking at the sectoral build-up, clearly, I mean, on the short side, you have IT. On the long side, you have cap goods, FMCG, metal, power, oil. Well, there's one stock which we would like to discuss is Adani Ports. Stiff resistance at around 920, 920 above the trend line gets broken. So you could see some momentum on the higher side to 950, 960 levels. But the initial resistance is around 920. On the lower side, 868, 855 are the two major levels to keep a watch on. Looking at the Adani ports, you had some amount of short covering, and the OI is not that high in Adani ports. So let's see how that pans out during the day. And you have some amount of call unwinding, which has happened at around 900. So we'll see how that pans out. You have unwinding happening on thereabouts on 920. So let's see how it overall effectively moves along. The other stock which we have is Federal Bank. So the supports being 135 and 130 on the lower side. On the higher side, you have 140 and 145, 150 range as the resistance points. So this also could be looked at from a positive perspective. So both the stocks from a positive perspective this time. But the crucial point is the 140 resistance, which holds time and again. So that needs to be surpassed for a positive jewel on this price action. On the Federal Bank, we have long unwinding kind of situation, but the OI is not that substantial. So that is one thing which one needs to keep a note on. And let's see how it evolves during the day. 140 is the resistance on the higher side, which is clearly visible here as a major support of 130. India Bull Housing Finance, IRCTC, GNFC, PNB, Delta Corp, Balram Puccini, BHEL. Quite a few stocks in the ban list. So before I summarize, I would like to highlight to you that please follow the advice of a financial advisor. Please consult them before stepping into derivative trading. And also derivatives is a zero-sum game. We all know that. And please follow strict stop losses while trading in derivatives. That's extremely important. So that's the summarizing. So you had sectoral long built up in cap goods, FMCG, metals. We pointed out that the Nifty trading ranges, supports and resistances are already highlighted out there. So that's that. Two stocks which we spoke about was Adani Ports and Federal Bank. Well, that's it from my side. Wish you happy trading and all the best.